Alright, how is everybody today? Hope everybody's having a good weekend, or had a good weekend, I should say. We've got 10 spots left in our last two helmets here, guys. I guess tomorrow we'll have the multi-sport jerseys. But after we break these, I guess I'm going to try to get those last few bomb boxes broke, if at all possible. Still got nice stuff left there. But then we'll line the, like I said, the multi-sport probably tomorrow. It's just hard when it's 3 chats. I don't want guys getting mad at me saying, well, I didn't give them their name or something like that, so it's just easier when we line it and fit on Facebook and just let guys grab there. There's no argument who dropped first. But we have 10 left, guys. Josh Allen was put back on the board, folks, so just letting you know that. Josh Allen was put back on the board. Got a lot of good names, man. Aaron Donald just retiring there. Those will have a nice little bump for you over the next couple months here. Adrian Peterson, Anthony Richardson, guys. Brett Favre. Dion. Eli, Kittle, Harry Carson, guys. Don't see a lot of his stuff around. Herschel Walker, Jason Taylor. Personally, I love Isaac Bruce, man. One of my favorite players. Jason Taylor, Waddle, Elway, Riggins. Again, Josh Allen, Herbert, Jefferson. Warner, Murray, the Danian, Lawrence Taylor, Marcus Allen, Marshall Falk, Matt Ryan, Strahan there, guys, Mike Allstott, Singletary, Bosa, Ray Lewis, Sterling Sharp, guys, another one you don't see a lot of, Travis, Trevor, Tua. We only need 10 of those names to come off the board. Someone's going to get the bonus spot with Brady also. And we just had 2 just sort of okay helmets yesterday, guys. So, whoop, alright, there you go, Josh. Thank you. That's for the bomb boxes, but give me 1 second. Let me get Josh on the board. Allen, we're down to 9, guys. Dustin, that's a product that I put together. Trying to find the window that it's in. Is that it? Yep. So that's basically was the entire checklist, but we're only down to 4 boxes. You got the Caleb Williams license, the Ellie De La Cruz, the Chevy Chase Vacation, but it's one of the black ones. They go for a bit more. And then you got a double box with Tony Parker picture jersey and Mari Cooper. So those are the last 4 envelopes there. But when we started, again, we had a lot of nice stuff in there. There was the Steph Curry jersey, the Charlie Sheen framed, the Bobby Orr hockey stick, Manu Ginobili trophy, Hoosiers cast signed jersey, Hoosiers cast signed basketball, the Monsters of the Midway jersey, Jordan Alvarez, Corbin Carroll, Gunner, Marino, the Bermuda Triangle, 3 times signed, Bo, Montana State, the Bills Dynasty, Chevy Chase, Bears, the Chips jersey, Catherine Newton, Kathleen Turner, the Heisman 3 times signed, Mike Evans, Daniel Jones, etc. But that's what's left is, like I said, is the Caleb. We're down to 4 boxes there. It's Caleb Williams, Ellie De La Cruz, the Chevy Chase, and then the other box will be a double hit with Amari Cooper and Tony Parker. Whoop, sorry guys, wrong one there. Yep, so I'm going to try to see if we can do a break of those after these are gone. And then tomorrow I'll just line the Gold Rush Multi-Sport in the Facebook group. It's just easier to keep track of the spots. So it was a nice series. We're just sort of finishing it up. But again, as I know it seems a little pricey because of, it's 18 for a 2-boxer, but it's only 26 spots versus, like 32 or whatever from the HP or the Gold Rush. So, less spots adds up to a higher buy-in and stuff. So, but it's really only like a buck a box more than HP is, than Hit Parade is. So, and, like I said, I mean, it was friggin' jam-packed with hits. I mean, it was, like I said, it was only, dang it, I forget how many damn boxes. It was only a 28-box series, yeah, and it was like, that's your check. That was your entire checklist right there. Like I said, Steph Curry, we had a Charlie Sheen framed, Bobby Orr hockey stick, Ginobili trophy, the Hoosiers cast signed. It was signed by 7, both items, the jerseys and the basketball. Monsters of Midway jersey, Jordan Alvarez, Corbin Carroll, Gunner. Yeah, I mean, it was it was a nasty little series when we started, so. And even what's left ain't bad. I mean, again, you got the Caleb Williams licensed. That's a $350 to $400 jersey. You got the Ellie De La Cruz. It's one of those that has the, like his picture on it. Hang on, let me see if I got a pic of it. Alright, we got 9 spots left, guys. 9 spots. That's the Tony Parker. Roz, did you send for 3? Because it's only 2. There was only 4 boxes in this case. Yep, if you did, I'll credit you, bud. If you did send for 3 there. I'm sorry, yeah, it's only a 4-box case. So if you did, Raj, I'll credit you. I haven't updated my payments here yet, so. Yeah, plus it's got a little bonus in it. That box, it's got the Amari Cooper jersey. It's a Raider jersey, so it's nothing too special, but at least it adds, another friggin' 30 or 40 bucks to the box. Plus, I think the box actually has a free spot ticket in it, so that's actually like a 3-hit box. So it's, the value there, it's not bad. Like I said, for what's left in that series, like I said, you got the Caleb Williams, the Ellie De La Cruz, the Chevy Chase, but it's one of the black ones. They go for a good 25 to 50 bucks more than the others. And then you got the Tony Parker picture jersey with the Amari Cooper. And the Amari Cooper is a Raider jersey, guys, but still. And then I think that box also has a bonus ticket in it. So what's left there is pretty nice. And like I said, guys, it might seem like it's a little extra pricey, but it's only 26 spots versus the 30 or 32. Or like I said, the helmets are actually, 33 spots. So, when you compare it down to the 30 spots or 32 spots of the HP, guys, it's literally only like $1 a box more than the HP was. And we got 3 $50 fucking jerseys out of 6 boxes. Out of that fucking HP, man. So. So even that last case of Gold Rush that we did may not have been like super great, but at least they capped us off with a gunner there. So, at least we pulled something out of it, man. The 6 boxes of HP that we had, man, those things were awful. We didn't get anything even close to a gunner. Alright guys, come on, we got 9 spots left there. I might try lining a small filler here, guys. See if we don't have any filler folks around. Maybe close out a few of these. I don't know where the hell our filler people went, because fillers used to be popular, and lately I can't even get one started, let alone closed. We used to literally close a good third or a half of our breaks doing fillers, and now I can't even get a drop on them. Boy, Bears fans just won't get over the fact that Justin Fields is gone. It's like, they just, they are bitching and moaning like you wouldn't believe. And I'm like, guys, every team in the NFL fucking said he was a backup. I mean, I don't know what more. Why are you so upset that a backup caliber quarterback is leaving? People just do not like to admit they're wrong, man. If I'm wrong about guys, I have no problem with it, man. Ain't no one can predict everything, but yet, take Bryce Young, man. I really liked Bryce Young. You know, and I would be the first to admit he looked like hell last year. You know, he may be one that I'm very wrong about. I don't know. We'll have to see. But, you know, he looked bad last year. And I liked him a lot. So, you know, I was definitely wrong about him, it looks like. I'm very happy, man. I'm glad they brought some fucking help in for him, dog. Like I said, I was astounded how they were just not making any moves to give friggin' Mahomes even a little bit of help. You know, none of the rookies they are drafting are panning out. You know, Sky was awful. He's awful. I'm sorry. It's like, I don't know where all the hype came around that kid, but he's not good. It's like... You know, I've been saying it for, you know, the last couple of years, man. Tony reminds me of Deshaun Jackson, man. Just a guy who is just constantly hurt. Seems to fucking bounce around and just, yet, gets all this hype around him, but yet, you know, barely ever plays. But they needed to bring somebody in, and I ain't gonna say Marquez Brown's the greatest, but he's a step up from everything else they did have. I mean, and you know, hopefully Rice ends up panning out for him, man. Hopefully he can put it together for a few years and. Alright, we're down to 6. Lone Star got it started there, guys. Thank you. Alright, we got 6 fillers left, guys. 5 fulls. 6 fillers and 5 fulls is... Oh, never mind, Roger took 3. There we go. So we're down to 3 fillers and 5 fulls. Whoop, actually 2 fillers, 5 fulls. Drew took 1. I have 1 left. Soul took 1, so we got 1 filler, 5 fulls. Alright, so don't forget you rolled for 15 from the other spot as well, Sloan, so send 15 plus this. Alright, 1 and 4, guys. We got 1 filler, 4 fulls. We we can close this filler out. We'll try her again for those last ones. Thank you, Roger. Roger, did you hear what I said about it's only 2 breaks? Yep. Hang on, I still haven't updated my payments here yet. It's a 4-box case, not a 6-box case on the helmets, bud. So, I haven't checked for payments, but if you sent for 3 breaks instead of 2, I'll credit you. Your fucking PayPal would not make me do 20 security fucking checks every time I have to fucking log in. Jesus Christ, man. Bam, we only had one, Phil, yep. Alright, hang on, guys, let me see where we're at. Matt, there was only 1 filler. Alright, so hang on, let me get Matt on the board real quick. The filler's closed, guys. I think we may have 1 full left. Matt Ryan. Filler. And then Joe. This Kittle. I'm sorry, Roger got the last one, so I'm sorry. Everybody else just dropped the last minute there. So it was Kittle and Elway. Yep, so Roger got the last one. He got Woodson, so... Alright, bam, and thank you, Roger. Alright, I'm sorry there, so, whoops. Hang on, what the hell happened there? Alright, but we are 100% full, guys. Send on over. They said PayPal's being a pain in the ass with me. Again, it's making me do all this fucking CAPTCHA bullshit 50 times before I can get logged in, so... Alright, we got Lone Star for 2. I got Roger for 3. We got Drew for 1. I got Soul for 1. Matt for 1. Lone Star for 2. I got Roger for 3. Drew for 1. Soul for 1. Matt. Oh! Sorry, Charles. Yep, sorry. Okay, hang on, guys. He wanted Charles. Yep, that's my fault. I just assumed he meant Brad. Sorry, yep. So he wanted Charles Woodson. Yep, my fault there. Okay, thank you for pointing that out, Drew, because I didn't even... Yep. Yep. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out, guys. Yep, I was trying to... get my filler names, everything up. Yeah, and I'm sorry, Saul. I'm sorry again, bud. Alright, guys, send that over here, folks. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Alright, hang on. It's closed, sorry, it's closed, bud. Yep, we're full. Dustin, sorry, we're full. I was just waiting on my payments. Alright, Philly, send that over. There is no last full. That's the Tom Brady spot. We are full. I'm just waiting on my payments and such. Alright, I'm going to run my filler real quick, guys. Alright, no 5, 6 or higher. Oh, damn it. We got 5 there. Alright, we got an 8. Here we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. Ouch. Sorry, Raj and Drew there. Alright, bam. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so Matt, Soul, Lone Star, and Raj are going to get our last names. Alright, you see, this is the last of it. Alright, I'm not putting you on until you send from now on. Okay, that's all there is to it. Because I tell you every time I end up having to argue over fucking missed payments and shit, the next day, I'm the one who ends up losing, man. And I'm, you know, it's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. Send when you drop, man. It's... and there's no argument. That's all there is to it. Just send when you drop. No argument. Okay? It's... I'm not asking you to do anything anybody else in the room isn't doing. You know, so I'll take the loss. Okay, fine. Whatever. You know, because you can't do what I ask everybody else to do. You know, I gotta argue over, you know, $15 or $20. Okay? Just again, send when you drop. I don't have to argue. Problem solved. Wonderful. Roger, your pick. Not trying to be a jerk, man, but it's like, you know, this is, I explained this, okay? This is exactly what happens. And here we are again. They're all paid now. It's just, forget it. It's, you know, I'm tired of it. It's like, you know, it's the only one who ends up losing is me. And it's like, you know, you know I'm good for it, you know this, you know that, why you waiting? Well, this is why I wait, okay, because it's, you know, or why I pull guys off the board. You know, if I pull guys off the board, then they get mad I did that. You know, and it's like, it's a no-win situation for me. I either end up losing on the spots, or I you know, or the guy gets mad at me, you know, and it's like, it's just, why? You know, I'm not a dick, man. It's like, you know, I just. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to get into this again, but it's like, I just don't get it. I just don't. Alright, here we go. Alright, we got a 7. One. Come on, 1. What the hell's going on, man? There it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Guys, I'm just gonna alphabetize you here. Get my keeps off the board. Alright, we already know our boxes, guys, so... Oh, shit! Oh, god damn it, hang on a second, guys. Damn it. Sorry about that, guys. I gotta do Brady, guys. Sorry about that. I forgot to do Brady. Alright, person on top. Gonna get Brady here, guys. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Well, Joe gonna get Brady, guys. Sorry about that. Now let's alphabetize you guys. Alright, we know our box numbers, guys. We've got 1 and 4, the last 2 from this case. Hoping we got something nice. Our yesterdays were just sort of bleh. Thanks, Chuck. I appreciate it, bud. I appreciate it, guys, and I don't mean to get grumpy. I know you guys don't want to hear it, you know. Alright, do we got any trades going, folks? Any trades at all? I know you're not going to trade your pick names, obviously, folks, but you're more than welcome to trade your other spots. A lot of nice names were in that chunk. I mean, Tua, Tony Gonzalez, guys, Ladinian, one of my favorite players from the modern era there. Quinn Ewers, Dion, man, so like a lot of big guys up there. Don't know if they're available, I'm just saying. There were a lot of big names still in that random. Marshall Falk, Sterling Sharp, Rod Woodson, Trevor, Darnold, Lone Star got some nice friggin' random names, that's for damn sure. Even got Herschel Walker being a Dallas fan there, so top of some nice names. He even got PC teams. Alright, last call on trades, guys. Nothing going except... Oh, I'm sorry, Drew. Justin Fields. Justin Fields is for trade, guys. Justin Fields is for trade. I got a 6th round pick for you, Drew. Alright, here we go. Trey Lance for Fields. Trey Lance for Fields. It could be like an Eclipse or Lunar helmet, yeah, but you might just be able to swap decals on. But Trey Lance for Fields. Well, I guess that's going to wrap it up, guys. Let me see if Drew gives me a response. I put it in chat in case he's got the volume down there or something, but I'm just going to give him a second or two more here, guys, and if not, we'll get into our break. Tannenhill for Fields. Tannenhill for Fields. That's from JR. And it just popped up for me there. Alright, he said no to Lance there, Philly. Just waiting to see if he gives me a response on Tannehill. Alright, nice call, Drew. 10-0 for Fields. Alright, I'm not hearing from him, JR. Think we're gonna head into our break here. Good evening, everybody. About it, 2 pops of breaks on Sunday. It is March the 17th. We are breaking a Gold Rush full-size helmet. It's a 2-box break. The last 2 boxes in the case we started yesterday. It is boxes 1 and 4. We did pick a name and get 2 by a random on the left. We've already randomized names and customers. Alphabetized them afterwards. We also awarded the Brady spot. Joe Hofdahl got that. JR, he just responded. He said pass. He's going to pass on Tannenhill. So we did give him a few minutes to trade. He said he's just going to hold fields. And I'm just double checking, making sure no other offers on anything were made. Alright, but again, JR, he said he's going to hold fields here. So here we go, folks. Chair seems so low, man. When I'm trying to open these things, I feel like I'm reaching way up. Alright, guys. Oops, shit. I don't know if I showed that or not. See, guys. Bam! Gonna be a New York hit, guys. Don't know what. Ah, well, would have been a nice hit, and actually, guys, I have to say it, if you swap out the decals, it'll probably be a really nice hit now, guys. Gonna be Mr. Saquon Barkley, guys. Beckett card and sticker on her, guys. Again, she is a rep. You know, that's the price of what we're breaking them for there, guys. Come on. Friggin' camera. But you can peel that off, guys. Slap some Eagles decals on it. You probably could get the wings under that. And yeah, I have an early Eagle helmet for you that should probably sell for a good penny, considering how fanatical some of the Eagle fans are. Who the hell is Saquon? Dog diggity dog. Dog, gotta take one of our helmets, bud. Like I said, you either try selling it like that or try swapping out the decals, maybe. Dog. Keep back in the case, guys. Alright, fillers box 4. And that's what it sucks for them guys. Can't really help that he signed somewhere else, man. You know, that's what sucks about this. Is a horrible time of year for memorabilia companies, man. You know, especially this year has got to be worse than ever, man. Yeah, it's got to be worse than ever as with everybody who moved this year. Whoa, whoa. Wow. I don't know who that is, guys. I'm wondering if that's one of them big boys. Gonna be a Kansas City helmet, man, and it was also a gold one on the cover, guys. Wow, man, I was hoping, guys. Well, it's gonna be a very cool helmet. At least I think so. Well, dang it, one of the ear pads is stuck there. Put that back on for you in a second, guys. Gonna be Marcus Allen. Guys, a Flash Beckett Witness hologram, Marcus Allen hologram as well, but we all know how these are with these damn things. It just stick that sumbitch in there. Well, guys, that sort of fooled me. I don't know if it fooled you. I thought we might have had that Mahomes there, guys, because the Mahomes is actually one of them Flash helmets. Again, guys, Marcus Allen. Well, guys, we finished it off okay. I mean, we didn't get any Gigantors, but to be fair with them, man, the Barkley was a little better hit there, and hate to say it, if you put some Eagle stickers on that sumbitch, probably get a good penny for it so early. San Roger. Wow, I'm very sorry, everybody else. Roger, gonna take the Marcus Allen there, bud. Yeah, you see, I was hoping it was that boy, man. Well, guys, that's gonna wrap it up, folks. Breakers.tv, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, 8 p.m. Central, Bob at 2 Pops Breaks. Yeah, to be fair, Joey, I mean, it's not like that's a real expensive break. I mean, a normal authentic helmet is $20 for a one boxer, man. You know, so 2 reps for the price, man, isn't really that bad, but it's only what, $8.50 a box? So that's, you know, that's what I figured, you know, would be the thing. It's like, you know, they're not overly expensive. Not tonight, guys. I do have I have a case of the multi-sport jerseys, but it's hard to line when we're in 3 chats like this. Guys are gonna end up getting mad at me and bitching about who dropped which name first and stuff. So I'm gonna have to just line those tomorrow. You know, if you guys want, we can try to maybe get one of these in, guys. I mean, that's gonna be up to you. So yeah, I don't know, you know, if I should try getting another case or not, guys. What I think I am gonna try is the man, let me bring this up, guys, because I'm gonna order, I think, a case of these tomorrow. Maybe even 2 if I got the money. We'll have to see if I got the dough for it. But these, it's a jersey and a slab in every box, guys. So we'll have to see how they go or how they hit. But it's 2 hits in every break, so a new series. Who knows? Maybe we get lucky. But the only, like I said, guys, is you've got nice stuff left. You got the Caleb Williams license jersey, guys. So he's most likely a Bear, and Bear fans are friggin' fanatical. So you got the Ellie De La Cruz, the Chevy Chase, and then the Tony Parker double hit box with the Amari Cooper, guys. So if anybody wants to try to squeeze one of these breaks out, and then like I said, I'll just line the other Gold Rush tomorrow. I just, like I said, I don't want anybody getting mad at me for saying, well, they grabbed this person first, or, when it's all in one thread, there's no arguing. Well, again, man, it's a $350 to $400 jersey. Go look at what they sell for on eBay, man. That's I love Marcus Allen, man. So, what is odd is being a Raider fan, I don't know why. I never was, despite being a Raider fan, I was never a fan of Marcus Allen until later on, like after he went to the Chiefs and such. Alright, dog, you have a good night, bud. A little weird. I didn't really appreciate him. It's, until after he was gone, I guess, It's like one of those, you never know what you got until it's gone type of things. But, I like Marcus Allen now, man, and, like I said, I thought that was an okay thing, and, for the price, man, like I said, it's $8.50 a box, man. It's not overly expensive, for the reps. I'm going to be honest, I don't know, it's the authentic ones that sort of freak me out. I don't know if I want to pay $500 a box for the authentics. Those are the ones where I think, we're going to lose our ass on. I mean, how much money can we lose on these boxes? I mean, even the worst rep sells for, what, 100, 150 bucks? I mean... I mean, shit, friggin' even if you wipe the sig and sell it as a blank, it's still worth $100. I mean, it's... we got with the authentics, man, it's like, we could lose, a good chunk of the value on those, man, so it's just... Yeah, those are the ones I just don't have the heart to pay friggin' $500 a box for right now. We'll try this jersey series here. See how that goes, and I'm hoping that we get back on track with these friggin' multi-sports tomorrow. The last case, at least we finally hit a gunner in that thing, which sort of made up for it, man, but, holy cow, I've been seeing a lot of, I've been seeing a lot of, Doug Gilmore's come out of this, man, even in some vids I've come across while just scanning YouTube and stuff, man, it's like, I watched a couple cases, man, and it's almost like, holy cow, we're in a Doug Gilmore kick right now. Even in other rooms, like I said, it's... Yeah, true. The thing is about reps, what people really don't realize is that, again, it's, I could be wrong, man, but it's like, and, it, I don't know, depending on, I mean, look at the old Rydell's and how the insides have all yellowed, okay, I'm just not convinced that's going to not happen to a lot of these authentic helmets in 10 or 15 years. It's like we're going to have to see. You know, so that I got to admit that's one of the things that freaks me out a little bit about those, man. It's just knowing that, you know, again, it's like, being an old time collector, I've got bike helmets that I had signed in the late '80s, early '90s, where the insides are just freaking, just dry rotted to fuck. So, that's what I tell people. I'm just like, reps aren't bad, man. It's the SIG that has value and such, and, especially if you're displaying them. I mean, what's the difference? And, if you're gonna stash it away, if you're buying it for when your kid grows up in 10 years, yep, I'd rather be safe than just go the rep route. But again, come on, guys! You've got some nice stuff left in this, man. We've got 4 envelopes left, guys. This is, it's a 2-boxer. I know it seems a little more pricey because it's only 26 spots, guys, versus, like what we just did with those reps. That was 33 spots, guys. We didn't pull a $350 helmet out of there. Caleb Williams, like I said, guys, go look at what those things go for. The LED, the Cruise, you got the black Chevy Chase, you got the Tony Parker picture jersey, and it's got a bonus hit in it, man. Actually, I think 2 bonus hits in it. So we'll give it a little while and see if we can get that going. It's either that or having to drop the line in the Facebook group, guys. I don't know if you guys want to do that, but it's like that's really the only way because, like I said, I'll have guys on saying, oh, well, I think I dropped first and, etc. And it's too hard to do it on 3 chats. If Ragtag was still around, we could sort of do it, but he's on to bigger and better things. Well, I don't want to say bigger and better things, but he's been a busy boy. He's getting a lot into his ministry, and he's having another kid, baby girl. They just did the gender reveal this weekend, so he's having himself a baby girl, another one. I think Emmett's just like 2 years old. Yep, he's putting another one in the barrel. Come on, guys. You've got nice value sitting there for you for the money, folks. Yeah, I lined this the one night when we were sort of rolling, man. I should have just, I had a feeling I should have just loaded up and it went to one boxers. One boxers with, you get two numbers at 13. I think it's probably the way to go with how slow it's rolling right now on these. You know, we got nice hits for you, man. Like I said, the Caleb Williams license, the Ellie De La Cruz. Alright, we gotta open a few cases of other ones to get hits like that, man. And we've done a 4 boxes left there, guys. And this is a 2-box break for 18. It's only 26 spots. So it seems pricier because of so few spots, guys. I really should have just stuck with my original gut of doing 13 for 13 spots on a 1-boxer. It's too hard to fill. Right, it's this many spots. But I guess I'm gonna try a filler here, guys. Don't know if it'll go, but we'll knock out, see, just a small one maybe again, an 8-spotter. Just seeing if we can't plug away like 4 spots at a time. If we can't get her going, I guess we'll just color an early one and hope people drop for the other case of multi. We gotta be getting back on track for those guys. Like I said, at least they gave us a gunner last case. I'd like to find a few more of them damn box hits, man. Even watching the videos, I still haven't seen any Rogers or anybody pulled, man. And with what Fanatics is charging now, man, Rogers is not a cheap fucking jersey, guys. I mean, I think his last signing with Fanatics was like almost 1,500 friggin' bucks. No, they're gonna take Caleb, man. So I don't see any way around it. Yeah, I think they're sort of pot committed, especially with, if you were Io, you would not believe how bad the Bears fans are crying about Justin Fields being gone. It's just, they are having a conniption fit. And it's like, dude, man, what don't you recognize? There's not another team in the league that wanted him as a starter. Why do you want him as a starter so bad? Okay? It's, you know, why do fans always think they know better, man? It makes me nuts. I mean, a 6th round pick, even a 5th round pick, 90% of those guys don't make the roster. So teams basically saying, we'll take a chance on a guy who has a 10% chance of making the roster rather than take Justin Fields off your hands. I mean, I don't know what instills all that confidence from all these fans, man. It's like, again, I don't wish the kid bad, but to me, where his performance lacked was all on him, man. Was for whatever reason, he would not learn defensive coverages. For whatever reason, he would not learn the fucking playbook. For whatever reason, he would not learn the friggin' route trees. That's all Justin Fields. That is not the coaches. And the fans just blamed everybody but him. I think other coaches saw it. They're like, why are they limiting him to 20 plays for 2 sets of coaches? Why? And I think it's because of, like I said, he just doesn't learn them. Doesn't spend enough time watching film, whatever. I don't know. He doesn't retain it. Whatever it is. But Pittsburgh's the best fucking place for him because if anybody, with how run-oriented that guy is, it's the perfect landing spot for him, man. But again, I don't know if we take Caleb, if we do trade back, it ain't going to be far. I mean, it would be a spot or 2 tops because if we're not taking Caleb, we're definitely taking Daniels or me. We're taking a QB, whether which one, who knows. It's sure pointing towards Caleb for almost 100% for sure. It's 99% for sure it's going to be Caleb. And I'm not super thrilled with that pick, but I look at it like if the kid's a bust, so what? We were finishing, in the bottom friggin', couple teams in the league every year anyways. We'll just draft another one in 2 or 3 years. It's like, I don't care. I'm just glad Fields is gone. I'm sorry. I don't think they're going to take him that high. I mean, again, if they're going to do that, they're definitely trading back, But it just makes no sense that Washington hired Kingsbury, and I just think they're being hush-hush about a move, between them and Washington just to guarantee that Caleb goes to play with Kingsbury. But even New England, I couldn't even tell you who the fucking QB on New England is right now. They traded Mac Jones. I mean, yeah, so it's like even they wouldn't give up a 5th-round pick for Justin Fields, but yet the fans are shocked, and I'm like, guys, man, just admit you were wrong. The entire NFL's telling you were wrong. It's alright. You were wrong about a football player. Big deal. Yeah, they just will not. No, man. Again, I just don't think Fields is the answer. If he only can run 20 plays, I don't care how much talent you got around him, it's never going to freaking pan out. He'll win a few games, yeah, they'll zappy, but there ain't no way. Well, that's what I'm saying. This whole team, they bring in a new running back, so now their running back room is loaded. They bring in Keenan Allen. They bring in Everett, despite the fact we've already got an all-pro friggin' caliber tight end in Komet. This team's being built for a pocket passer. Justin Fields is not in this team's game plan. It's like, And again, it's like Caleb, whatever rookie, with these moves, I don't care what quarterback you are, you've got to be salivating at the Bears drafting you. Where again, 3 months ago, you might have been like, oh, fuck, I don't want the Bears to draft me here. And now guys are looking at this team going, when is a rookie ever come into a caliber? When does a top draft pick quarterback ever come into a team with this caliber of roster? We got a decent defense, a capable defense. We've got Keenan Allen, we've got DJ Moore, Cole Kmet, Everett, Gerald Everett, DeAndre Swift, and Herbert, I think, again, is an underestimated back. Look at what he did at the end of last year. He's had a lot of days like that when he gets his opportunities. Even Roshan Johnson, there was a ton of hype around him last year. So we are pretty set, man, and it's like, how many rookies come into a team with that kind of roster? And that's, I would think, like I said, personally, I'd rather have May, McDaniels, any one of those other guys, but it sure does seem like it's going to be friggin' Williams. And I don't think he can really fail. It's like, as long as he's capable, the team we got, I think they're going to do well, man. I'm not, as much as I'm a Bear fan, you guys all, you've heard me. When have you ever heard me talk up the Bears? It's like, it just doesn't happen. But like I said, enjoy the Bears. They make me fucking crazy, and this is 1 year. I'm just like, wow, man. We've actually got a decent, something decent going. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And again, I don't know why everybody feels like they owed him something, man. It's like, the guy won 11 games over 3 years. What the fuck do we owe him? It's like, I'm sorry, but it's just like, I just don't get it. Why is he getting just such preferential treatment from it? And I'm telling you, man, the Bears and these fans in the Bear group, I give Caleb 1 year. If he's not this, he's gonna be. If he doesn't win this year, he's gonna be the most hated player in the state. And it's like, oh, shut up. It's like, Fields has been on the team 3 years and hasn't won 11 stinking games, and here you are saying that if Caleb doesn't win, take us to the playoffs this year, then he's going to be the most hated player in the state. But Fields is getting us top 10 pick every year is perfectly fine. Yeah, man, the Vikings, I don't know, man. They better, it's sizing up to be that they're going to draft one of them young quarterbacks, too, because I'm sorry, I just find it hard to believe that they're going to start Darnold and that Jefferson's going to sign a contract for them with Darnold as their fucking starter. Oh, no, I agree, Drew. They did right by the kid, you know what I mean? And, I understand it. My comment was more towards the fans, though. It's like, all these fans were just like, they owed him another year, and well, you finally built the super team, and then you're gonna get rid of him, and I'm just like, dude, he didn't earn any of it. If he had earned it, he'd be our starter. It's like, and the Raiders, I don't know. I'm all but giving up hope on them at some point too. It's like, I had hopes for them, and then they let Jacobs walk, and now Minshew, and it's like, Minshew's okay, man. Is he gonna be an answer? I don't know. That just seems odd to me too. That signing, and again, they signed Minshew instead of making a fucking 5th-round trade for Fields. What does that tell people? It's like, come on, guys. It's people just overvalued his running talent. People confused fantasy stats with reality. Okay, that's what they did. They confused fantasy sports with fucking reality. Falcons should be very good, man. They got Bijan, Kyle Pitts. I mean, they just brought in Mooney. Let's see if Drake London pans out, I think Falcons will be very good. They've actually got a better defense than people give them credit for, too, man. Their fucking corners are, their secondary is one of the best in the leagues, man. They never get fucking talked about. Come on, guys, are we going to be able to maybe get this going? If not, I guess we're going to call her an early night, guys. I mean, it's been a crappy week with between me missing the days and everything. I barely got anything fucking broke this week, and I'm sorry for that. It wasn't your guys' fault, my fault with being sick all week, guys. But I'm telling you, I was throwing up for fucking days, guys. It was horrible. I still don't know what the fuck is wrong. Like I said, I assumed it was food poisoning, but it lasted days, man. It was either some bad food poisoning or, everybody was said that there was some kind of weird stomach virus going on that I could have had, And didn't they sign someone else too? I thought they actually signed another receiver as well. Like, not a huge name, but like a solid name. I can't remember though. Yeah, so like I said, the Falcons should be decent. Mixon, in Houston is I see that as a good, very good fit, man. And I hate to say it, it's sure looking like Dallas gonna. Last few times Dallas has gone this deep without some kind of running back, they end up taking a running back in the first round. I gotta wonder if they're gonna sit back and wait for one to fall, or if they're gonna trade up and try to grab one of the big boys. I don't see them just going into season with what they've got. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I had, man, but it was brutal. I'm telling you, man, it was the room felt like it was, like when I was drunk, like when you're drunk and you get the spins. It was, and I was, man, like I said, it was coming out both ends, man. I had the cramps and I was vomiting like fucking crazy, man, and I wasn't eating, so I was like, how the fuck am I still throwing up this much, man? I was like, I was fucking amazed. I was like, yeah, I don't think I've ever thrown up so much, and yeah, not eating shit in days, and yet still coming out. Yeah, it was nasty, guys. So I do apologize, man. You guys all know that in all my years, I mean, shit. I mean, I didn't miss a day for like what? How many straight years? You know, if you include the boom stuff, I didn't miss a fucking day in literally like 6 or 7 years. It was like until I finally said, "Hey, I'm getting old. I need a day off a week." And finally started taking one day off there, man. But yeah, I've never taken like back-to-back days and multiple days until the last few months, man. When I had the Rona, and then this, man. It's like again, I've never even taken vacations, man. Fuck. Yeah, literally the only pleasure days I've ever taken off are when I did my annual Iron Maiden concerts. I gotta be honest, I don't know if I have the heart to go this year, man. It's ridiculous how much fucking tickets are. I mean, literally for a 4 pack of fucking tickets, it's like $1,200 to $1,500, and you're not even talking that close. It's and just like, man, probably the last time I'm ever gonna get to see them. But it's like, dude, by the time you pay for parking, everything else, it's literally a $2,000 night. I mean, as much as I love, Iron Maiden, I'm just sitting here like, man, for $2,000, I don't know if I have the fucking, I'm an old cheap fucker, I guess. I don't know. I am gonna be 58, so. I'm just like, dude, a month's of rent to go see a fucking concert. It's just like, how fucking ridiculous is that? And I got little ticket stubs when it was $15. You're talking 1,000% increase, literally. I mean, how ridiculous is that? Come on, guys, you got nice stuff left there. I don't know what else to tell you. We are down to 4 envelopes, man. We've got fillers lined, we got fulls lined. If we can't get her going, I am going to end up calling her an early one here, folks. Anybody want to get us going, guys? Again, good value there, man. I mean, any one of those boxes worth 2 or 3 what we pulled out of fucking HP there. Hey guys, I need 3 minutes. I'm gonna fucking order a pizza for myself real quick here before they fucking close. So just give me 3 minutes, guys, please. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I just had to order a quick pizza, man. Like I said, I'm just starving and ain't nothing going on here tonight, so I figure we'll stay on until my damn pizza gets here. So again, guys, tomorrow I got a case of the multi-sport. Let's hope we get back on track there. I don't know why these aren't popping for us, but we're going to hang on and see if anybody does start dropping. If not, I'm going to have to write the guys on the list there and see if they mind us moving it down to a 13 spotter and a one boxer instead. Because when, like again, when we run them as 13 or 14. Sorry, guys. I could hell that one time to run damn pipe there. You know, we run them with like the 13 or 12, 10 or 13 spots, whatever. They tend to fill. But when we do the bigger ones, it takes forever. And again, guys, then we'll try the, I don't know how you guys feel about this one. Like I said, this series, the jerseys and slabs, but, it's just something different to try, I guess. Try a couple of cases of it and see how you guys like it. Again, 2 people walk away with the hit, so that's good. If we can do 2 boxers, hopefully 4 people, walk away with hits. You just fucking ate. Stop your bullshit. That means you. Come on, look out. Being a grumpy pain. Holy fuck, are you pushy? Yeah, but I do think Mixon in the Texans mix, man, is going to be good for him. Probably one of the best places he could have landed other than staying put with Cincy. Like I said, I think Dallas could have been a nice spot for him there too, but will you come on? Get out of here. Jesus. I still don't know how I feel about Austin Eckler in Washington, man. I still think Brian Robinson's going to be the early down guy, so I don't think he's going to be the Austin Eckler he was in San Diego. That's for damn sure. I do think that Josh Jacobs to Green Bay, Drew, is pretty huge. I think, again, his value as far as fantasy value sure took a huge bump there. I think he's going to bounce up into that 3rd round in no time and maybe even start making a push towards the 2nd. Aaron Jones in Minnesota, that's one I don't know about, man. And the whole Pollard to Tennessee, that just seems stupid. Again, I sort of like Tajay. I don't know what the hell you brought in. Again, their skill sets are pretty damn close. Not that I know of, man. You know. I think he'll catch on as a backup somewhere, but where, who knows? You know, maybe even just, may even end up back at Tennessee just, once the market dies down a little bit, he offers them a deal and just comes back and re-signs. Yeah, because, I mean, who still really needs a guy? I mean, you still got us, obviously. You still got New England needs somebody. Washington. I just had a huge problem thinking that that Sam Darnold's going to be the answer in Minnesota, even if it is just for 1 year, man. Yeah, I mean, I can understand bringing Calvin Ridley in. I can't understand what the fuck they paid him. That's... I don't get that. The Pollard signing makes no damn sense to me. But it does seem like they're going to give Levis a chance, man. Like, they're going to give him this year to prove he's the man. But, again, man, look at what Tajay was doing behind Henry, man. It's like, I just think, I think, again, he played well enough that he probably should have been their go-to guy. And I understand Pollard's bigger, this and that, but it's, I don't know. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I just don't understand what the hell, why they paid him so damn much money. It's just, that's to me was what's insane about Ridley. It's like, even last year, you guys all heard me say it a million times, I didn't understand the hype around Ridley. I'm like, the kid hasn't played in over a year. I'm like, how are guys drafting him in the second and third round? I'm like, it just didn't make any sense to me, man. And it's not like he lit it up the year before either. It's like, he had a 700-yard year or something like that. And then he comes back and he's hot and cold in Jacksonville. Even with Kirk out for all that time, he still he didn't do shit during that time. And it's just, and then all of a sudden, here you come, yep, all that money, bam. Like I said, dude, it's right after you let A.J. Brown walk, and it's just... Yeah, I don't understand a lot of shit that's happened this offseason. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I wouldn't have predicted, any of it. I'm telling you, not any of it. I hate to say it this way, but even Fields for the 6th rounder, man. I gotta say, that is shocking to me. As much as I'm just like, what the fuck? It's like, I do think he could have started somewhere. I mean, for just no one to value him at all just was shocking to me. That, as much as I don't like him, I mean, fuck. I would have given a 5th round pick for him. I'll tell you that. Like, you know, if worst comes to worst, fucking convert him into a fucking running back or a fucking some kind of slot guy or something. I mean, for a 5th round pick. I mean, he has rushed for 1,000 yards in the NFL, man. It's like, but yeah, and again, you know, Mixon to Houston. I thought Cincy would bring him back, man. I don't know how a back finishes in the top 10. You don't bring him back like that. You know, and then he signed Zach Moss basically for what they practically could have kept him for, you know, and yeah, I would, you know, really didn't think the Eagles would get Barkley. That was a shocker to me. You know, and I'm being honest, I didn't think Henry was going to Baltimore. I know people kept saying, you know, they felt that way, but I didn't, you know, like I said, and I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong, but it's like, I wasn't wrong about anything. Would have never guessed Keenan Allen coming here. Would have never guessed Minshew to Oakland or Vegas, whatever, fuck. Well, even the Swift signing here, I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing, man? But now it makes sense. It's like they're really trying to build this team for a pocket passing quarterback, you know. And Swift's a ball catcher out of the backfield. So it's like, you know, this is. So let's see if, you know, what the hell's gonna happen here. But yeah, man, there was so much shit, man. I mean, going back to Chargers, I mean, they cut him. They could have asked them to restructure. I mean, you know, if they were going to keep him, I don't see him going back to the Chargers. Here, but who knows, man? Nothing they're done makes no fucking sense either. You let Everett walk, you trade Allen for a 3rd fucking rounder. That just... I'm telling you, nothing made sense this year to me. I'm as confused as anybody. Would never have guessed Jacobs to Green Bay. Never have guessed friggin' Aaron Jones to Minnesota. Would have never have guessed Eckler to Washington. I mean... Yeah, I'm 100% wrong about everything that fucking happened so far. I thought Marquez Brown would stick with Arizona, but here he is at the Chiefs. I mean, Mike Williams was the one thing I probably would have been right about, because I did think he was going to get cut. His contract was too big, and he's telling you, man, he's just can't stay healthy, and he performs. You know, he'll play well for a game or two, and then disappears for the next 4 to 6 games, and then plays well for a game or two, and then disappears for 4 games. It's like, I hate the inconsistency. Yeah, I mean, see, now, this is something I could be very wrong about, okay, but last year, this time, the exact kind of hype you heard around you're being heard for J.J. McCarthy. Who was the quarterback that was getting all that hype last year? It was Will Levis, okay? Every year, they hype up some kid who they know damn well isn't going to go that high, and then the kid's hopes get crushed. Okay, when he ends up going in the fucking 7th or picked the 20th instead of the top 10. And I'm being honest, Joey, for whatever reason, that's JJ just, to me, is almost sounding like that kid, man. I as much as everybody's hyping him up to be this top 10 pick, I think it's just as likely he's a 25th pick. They fucking do it every year to some kid, man, where they hype the shit out of him, and next thing you know, the kid's in the 2nd round, and his fucking hopes are crushed, and it's bullshit. Everybody knew Will Levis wasn't going that high, but yet they hyped him up fucking all summer, everything, and it's like... Yeah, well, but again, it's like, the Bears fans, everybody's, all these Bear fans are hyping up Fields. They're all pissed off about Fields being gone. But yet those same fans will tell you Daniel Jones sucked. Okay, when Daniel Jones has actually, out of the two, he's the one who's earned another year. Okay, because he's actually taken his fucking team to the playoffs when they had nothing. They had nothing going for them. Barkley was hurt. All their fucking receivers were hurt. Their linemen were fucking hurt. Their defense is playing like shit. And he got them into the fucking playoffs. Okay, and it's like, last year he got hurt. Give him one more year. Give him a little bit of fuel and give him one more year. If it doesn't work out, then cut your losses. But give him one more. To me, out of him and Justin Fields, he's the one who's earned it. Dude, people, if you ask people 2 years ago when he got him into that first round of the playoffs there, if you ask people who was even on the fucking team or whatever, or when he got him borderlines of the playoffs or whatever the fuck it was, it's like, ask people who was even on the fucking team that year. Most people couldn't even tell you. But yet he still had him he still had him competing. Justin Fields never had our team competing, man. And again, Daniel Jones had nobody helping him. No fucking body. He had no running backs, he had no WRs, he had no O-line. And he still threw for 1,000 yards more than Fields. Yeah, and it's... Yeah, well, so could Fields, but the difference is Fields, I'm telling you, man, it was brutal. So to me, Daniel Jones has earned one more year, but you got to give him some fucking help too, man. You can't go into your year with fucking Wan'Dale Robinson and Darius Slayton as your number ones, man. I'm sorry. Neither one of them can stay friggin' healthy. So, they got to give him a little bit of help, man. And now they got Singletary as the back. It's like, I don't think that's... that's not a lot of help. Although I do got to say, I think Singletary is another very underrated back, man. It seems like every time he's given the chance, he seems to perform. He was underrated in Buffalo, underappreciated. When given a chance, he played very well last year for Houston. You know, so let's see what he can do with the fucking Giants this year. But I'm telling you, man, J.J. McCarthy, like I said, I might be very, very wrong about that, man, but to me, it seems like he's that kid they hype every fucking year, and then they crush the kid's dreams. It's man, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, let's see how Singletary does there, man. When whenever he really was forced to carry the load for Buffalo, he performed well for him, and they always seem, no matter how well he played, they always seem to want to move on for him, and I don't understand when that happens sometimes. Now Houston moved on, and let's see if he can do it again in friggin' New York. But he can catch, he can run, he can do a little bit of everything. Yeah, I think Denver is going to take a QB. I mean, they got to. I mean, it's obvious, but it's. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. Sean Payton's a nut. Where everybody thought he was a genius, I think people are starting to realize he might have been a little bit of a nut. Sort of like the one Falcons coach or whatever is up, man. Oh God, I can't remember his name. Yeah, everybody thought he was a genius, and all of a sudden everybody realized he's a nut. They would have traded Brett Favre. Used to give Brett Favre a lot of shit. Yeah, so I gotta be honest. I think New England should have made some kind of offer for Fields, and then brought in one of the big WRs or something, man. I mean, when's the last time friggin' New England's had a big WR? Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Edelman, and again, it's not like Edelman was like a lights out receiver, man. It's before that it was Welker, who same thing. Welker was 1,200 yard guy. So you'd really literally have to go back to Randy fucking Moss, man. It's yeah. So yeah, it's ridiculous. It's. To me, that's one of the things that speaks the most volume about Brady, man. Is just the fact that when you look at, the receivers he played with, it's, how many of them guys are Hall of Famers or anything. When you look at any of the skill position players, I mean, how many friggin' Hall of Fame running backs did he play with? How many, Yes, the tight ends are well. Gronk's going to be a Hall of Famer and such, but how many of name me another WR that's going to the Hall of Fame. Name me a running back that went to the Hall of Fame. Possibly Fred Taylor at some point. To me, that's the amazing thing about Brady again, it seemed like no matter what talent you gave him, he still got there, man. The year they actually did give him talent with Moss, it was fucking dominant, man. I mean, that was a crazy fucking year. It's like, if they had just given him, a talented receiver, that could have been every fucking year. How they did not keep him paired with like one of the best receivers in the league constantly is just beyond me. Yeah, but you gotta admit, they just spent most of their money on line, and keeping his ass upright. So, but guys, well, I hate to say it, guys, I think we're dead in the water here tonight. I wish we could get these going, but we're just not getting any kind of drops here. My food's probably going to be here pretty soon too, so I think I'm probably just going to call her an early night and line the case at Multisport tomorrow, guys. So if you need me, folks, you can hit me over at Facebook. If not, guys, watch for the early lines, and we will see you tomorrow. Joey, you have a great night. Thanks for hanging out and chatting with me, helping me the time go by a little faster. I really do appreciate it, bud. Yep, and Soul, everybody else, man, anybody else left out there, Drew, Philly. I hope y'all have a very good night. Have a great start to your week, guys. And as always, please be safe out there, everybody.